open up Henry's locker for all the goodies in there. Lambert. It's Henry's. Henry and Lambert when they first enlisted. Can honestly see some of that youthful mysticism in them, where they think, you know, this is going to be an adventure, and then, lo and behold, it's this hell, which was the reality for most World War I soldiers, sadly. They weren't fighting like ancient prehistoric demons in the bunkers, but needless to say, this was not the great adventure it had been pitched to the youth of the world. Especially doing it as young as they did. What most people forget is that the Allied soldiers...
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose. No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one. 8th of July, near midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line. Them firing at us. I'm sure we will fire at them again soon. I hope Augustin's having a simply marvelous time out there. Can't wait to tell him what I did. 9th of July, time unknown. It must be just before dawn. When the shelling stopped, I woke. The sudden silence always does that. Augustin's bunk is empty. I went looking for him. He wasn't in the mess, nor being seen by Dr. Jasinski, nor lurking out for a final smoke. Dax was on patrol. I asked him. He said Augustin hasn't returned from the scout. He said the words like he was pronouncing Augustin's death. As if scouts don't come running back at all hours. As if it wasn't just a routine patrol. As if all hope was lost. Now the shelling is starting again. We'll try to sleep. 9th of July, morning. It has been hours now and Augustin has not returned. His luck did not hold. And neither has mine. What could I have been thinking? If he is gone forever... But I do not want to write it, for fear writing it will make it real. I will continue to wait in my bunk until dusk. And if there is no sign of him, then I do not know. The priest keeps staring at me, as if he can sense I have some unseen weight on me. I will not give him the satisfaction of a confession. It was nothing, a joke. I thought it was just a joke. I never thought. I never thought. And therein lies my sin.
So Henry set Lambert up. to where he was going to have to go on that patrol. Then Lambert got attacked, fell down that giant pit. No one came looking for him. And Henry really only came to find him out of guilt, not out of actual obligation of a friend. He just didn't want the sin weighing on him that he basically made it where he was going to die there. Okay, that explains Henry a lot more as a character and why he's feeling a lot of guilt, because what he thought was going to be, oh, I played a joke on you, get out of this patrol, turned out to go really badly because that patrol ended up being a trap. Now, back to what I was saying, was that one thing that a lot of people really don't understand about World War I until you actually sit down there and talk to them was that they were all high school age. Like, most of them were 17 to 19 fighting this war. It was really only, like, the NCOs and the officers that were, like, older adult men that fully understood what they were getting into. That will be my garbage path. Now we're up to 3 bullets. If I ever get a full cylinder in this game, it's going to be a goddamn miracle. Okay, one more save. Alright. Trying to clear up most of this path because we're gonna have to be going through here quite a bit. Alright. A little bit of jank, but that's what you get when you play these indie games. Okay. I live here now. Do you like my apartment? It's very cozy. I got a chair. I've got a nice shelf. Little cat nightstand desk combo. Got a little cabinet up there, a bottle, a nice can of gas, so if we get cold in the winter, I'm good. Alright, give me that note. Okay. Odd occurrences last night. Soldier Lambert thought dead after his patrol. On the 8th, returned to the barracks in fine health. He carried with him Soldier Clement, severely wounded from the explosion. Lambert reports the following. That midday, through his patrol on the 8th, he fell into a deep crater and was unable to escape. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located him in a crater, and carried him out. They were spotted in the ensuing attack. Clement was injured by explosion. It fell on Lambert to carry him back. Very odd that Lambert was neither injured from the fall nor the explosion, and that he ended up saving the man who came to save him. But battlefield luck is an odd thing. In every life, fate's winds blow erratic. Judging by Lambert's description, the crater you fell into seems to have been located very close to the Roman tunnels we unearthed. It may have been a result of the work down there. Recommend a future patrol investigate and make sure we have not opened up a back door into our own bunker. I'm suspecting that that wasn't Lambert anymore that brought Henry back. That's just my theory. This submap has been added to the main map in the administration office. Cool. Alright, so we need to get there. We're in the clerk's office. We've already investigated a little bit of Barracks B. Now we need to investigate Barracks A. Utility room, the pantry. Cool. bullets in case we need that brick again. I'm not going in that room ever again. We've already bled it dry. Yeah, that's a trap. Oh, seems Lambert had a family. But yeah, I think whatever Henry pulled out of that crater was just pretending to be Lambert, and then that's how this bunker got infected with whatever this beast is. That's a trap. And of course the inventory is full. Alright. Oh, we're glitching. My hand's not even real. So this is the best we've been in the game with 4 bullets, quite a few hails, and a full generator. So the difference on normal is already apparent. So this is where we're going to plan out our route, and next time I'm just going to leave the generator running till I get back from this raid. Because I feel like if I keep wasting fuel, it's going to bite me in the ass. So we've essentially been able to maneuver all of this from the start. These are the areas opened from the lockdown. And pretty much we are in the soldiers' quarters because we need to get to the communication room to get that code for the arsenal so we can retrieve the dynamite. We get dumped off in the barracks here. We go up this hallway. Then we can investigate most of Barracks B, no problem. I think what's going to end up happening is that we're going to basically search Barracks A. And then we're also going to search this whole line of rooms for whatever they have. And hopefully that'll give us a key to get into the communications office. Hopefully we find another item bag. Because we are blowing through some supplies quick. I will say with the lights on, you definitely feel quite a bit safer because you can see that monster much quicker. And then, while you'll still have to use your own flashlight a decent bit, you can essentially cut down on how much you have to use it, so you're not making nowhere near as much noise. Yep, that's a hole that you can come out of, and that's another hole you can come out of. It's another dead end. Fucking rats. These rats are fucking disgusting. Okay, so that power box opens more doors. Okay, and that's blocked off lest we go through the back way. Oh, so with that key, that's not opening. April 30th, 1916. Finally got some answers from the engineering team. Command believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They are opening them this evening. Command hopes to use them to launch a surprise attack, as if any attack at this point could be termed surprise. This is a war. We're always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels, though. A quick dash of antiquity would liven the place up. It certainly helped keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. May 9th, 1916, the officers presented me today with a rather unexpected and strange gift. Aging texts from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got word of my interests. I took them, of course, but the truth is, these texts are far too fragile, too valuable to survive this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned hands than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. May 11th, 1916. This morning, Ackerman died of his wounds. I had only known him a time, but considered him one of my better friends here. I hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I have been going over the texts, and have had quite the shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. The language is Latin, or Latinate at least. But what they are writing about has no relation to what I know of Roman culture from any era. The text seems to be of a religious or at least superstitious nature. A phrase is repeated, to cross into the darkness beyond, and then something about sight. Haven't slept, need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believed that they had found the means to immortality. And to achieve this goal, they needed access to what they thought was some other world, one dominated by darkness and one ruled by, I don't know, they used some words that I can't translate, ruled by something. They claimed that the dark other world was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air was endlessly alive with cries of torment and the sickly rattle of souls near death. That is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was a doorway into some pagan hell. The texts are full of wild stories, of blood orgies, sadistic spirits, of the awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of the darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I am on patrol tonight. Need to sleep before then, but then I'm back at this. Those definitely are not normal rats. We whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost in a terrible twirl. Can't see the sun for all the smoke. Can't see the ground for all the dead folk. Can't see the ocean. Can't see the trees. So I stay here down on my knees, singing and singing. The world we whirl. The world we whirl. It all gets lost in a blinding twirl. Snarl in the dark, a sad day in the park, a stone reminder, a horse's dirty blinder, a child's empty hand, a friend's stained armband. The news of the day on the stand, singing and singing. We whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost in a bloody twirl. What comes next around the bend? Maybe it'll be some kind of N. More than likely another shrill, shrill whistle. Magic that turns men into gristle. What can we do but sing and sing? We twirl the world we... Yeah, we whirl the world we whirl. It all gets lost, and still we twirl. Those are definitely not normal rats. Alright, how we doing on time? We're still over half. We can keep going.